guarantee one of them's gonna be like, I'm not happy. And the fridge is making this noise.
You know, they're Amish. They're not gonna answer the phone. They don't have phones.
I don't know where I've been. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if I'll ever make it out alive. I can turn back now and leave this all behind. I don't know if I'll ever get out alive.
Hey y'all, we're about to be going and chasing some waterfalls. And if you know what I'm talking about, drop a comment below. Matthew's like, oh no, not that song in my head.
I do not want that song in my head, thank you. But anyways, back to real life. Yes, we're going to see, I think, 2 waterfalls, and we're hoping that it's not busy.
Yeah, like I said, we're gonna be chasing waterfalls.
Hey y'all, we made it, and we are at, is this the upper one?
The upper one, which I think you can just walk to, and I think the lower one you hike to. Look y'all, we have to go down these stairs, and y'all are coming with us.
Without having to do the work.
What goes down must come up, right? Y'all, let's get a look.
All right. This is the big falls, the upper falls.
Look, Matthew.
Wow.
Ah, look at that.
Holy moly.
Look right here. Look,
I'm going to be honest, y'all. I am a little bit nervous on this platform, and I do pretty good with heights these days. And I think the reason is there ain't nothing below us.
Don't scare the pigs, Matthew.
They don't have to do this, I do.
Alright, y'all, Matthew was ready to move on.
Do we go this way?
Yeah, I gave you the EBGBs.
Well, only because it's a man-made platform, you know, it's not... I'm doing pretty good with heights, but apparently I have a long ways to go.
Ooh, we're gonna be the only ones down here. Ready to go out here?
No.
Mesa Falls, Ashton, Idaho. How many of y'all thought that Idaho was this beautiful? Alright y'all, what comes down must go up. You see these stairs? We gotta go all the way back up there. Alright y'all, we are going down to the lower Mesa Falls. Is this it? Just right here?
This is one of these that we've encountered before where it looks like it's not really for your safety, it's more of a tripwire. Look how low that wall is.
So this is as far as you go for this one?
Unless you got rock climbing gear.
Let's see, y'all. Oh, wow.
All right, y'all, that's where we came from. This is a little, what I'm calling a tripwire because it's not very big. And there it is, there's the falls. Sorry about the sun. Let me show you around. There appears to be a hiking trail up here, you see it? And then if we scroll it or zoom down a little bit, there it is. It's beautiful even from this distance. Now I imagine there are hiking trails that take you all the way down there. That's a lot of elevation, which would be really good for our health. But I don't think you ought to start that at 7 o'clock at night. What do y'all think? Maybe not. Let me show you the area. Look at that canyon, that gorge rather, sorry. Let me zoom back in for you. Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
We're definitely gonna have to come back here.
And y'all, Lord willing, when we come back here, we got to do some serious hikes because there are some waterfalls that are off. There are waterfalls that are like the ones we saw today, where you just drive and that's it. You walk 100 feet, you're done. There are some you only get there by hiking. So, and we'd like to take that hike. How many of y'all would like to do a hike like that?
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
So we are headed into Idaho Falls, which is about 50 miles. Because when we were in Ryrie last year, I was able to get my annual medical exam, and so I've already been to this doctor's office. So we didn't even know we were going to be here this time this
Nope.
year. So and I'm actually a couple of weeks early before your year out or whatever it's called. So I called the insurance company and said, well, I'm going to be out of town from this doctor whenever my annual is due. Is it possible to get it a couple of weeks early? And they said, oh yeah, that's fine. So I guess if you wind up needing your annual and you like a doctor and you're back in the same area and they already have your records, then that's a bonus. So
Yeah, it's a bonus, especially when you try to wait for results and they don't take nearly as long because they already know who you are.
yeah, that's the thing. When they have to compare your results to last year, then they have to call the other office and stuff. So, but
that could take a very long time.
So, yeah, that's what we're doing today. All right, y'all. I just came out of the office. You can see my battle wound or
Torture device?
yeah. And now we're gonna treat. And we have not had breakfast. Matthew just, you have to fast for your lab work and
So I did sympathetic fasting.
And now we're gonna treat ourselves to Chick-fil-A.
And this will be our first time ever using the Chick-fil-A app to order. We've never done that before. I know we're kind of back in the Stone Age, but it'll be an exciting day.
And I think this is our first time at Chick-fil-A in a year, because I think the last time we came here, we went to Chick-fil-A's, but I'm excited about my chicken and biscuit.
I know, really. Haven't had that in a while. We don't go to populated places, so they don't have things like Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, we don't.
Your fancy pants restaurants.
Or whenever you really want Chick-fil-A, you're like, I could have Chick-fil-A. It's a Sunday, and you can't eat it then. So.
No. Or you drive by and they've got both lanes and the drive-through just slamming busy. You're like, nope.
All right, y'all. We're waiting on Matthew to get on the roof because there might be a problem. We'll see. There he is. I came up here to give y'all a tour, and I noticed a little pinhole. Well, two places. Yeah.
All right, where?
Right there, and then right there. One might not even be a problem, but I'm not sure about that.
This one could be a problem. Where's the other one?
Is that not really a hole?
No, that's not a hole, but this
Okay.
is.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Darn it. I'm gonna have to waste a whole tube on that.
I just happened to notice it, and I thought I should tell you. I don't know if it's gonna show up, y'all, but this pedestal has a leaky water thing, and the birds love it. They come here and take a bath in this little water thing. There's Matthew from this point of view checking our seals. One of them has a little hole in it he's going to take care of, and he's checking to see if there's any more. Final verdict.
There's only a couple of holes, but I'm going to touch up as much as I can because you just can't save dicord. None of the tricks work. It goes to junk, so might as well blow it out.
All right, y'all, we're in Matthew's workstation on the roof of the RV, and as you can see with the air conditioner, no, that's the bathroom vent, and then where the wine guard is, he had to clean the spot, and look how white it is.
It's really important that you prepare the area in order for the new dicord to adhere properly. You don't want to create more problems just because you didn't prepare it. So that's what I'm doing. Odorless Mineral Spirits does a great job.
Close up of, you can tell what's dirty and what's clean after he used the odorless mineral spirits.
This is not a how-to, this is a how I do it. But I know with Dicor, I have seen some videos where people are very sparing on how they use it, and that is always the wrong thing to do. You cannot go wrong with using too much Dicor for the most part, so use as much as you need.
Is it self-leveling? You don't have to do anything?
Yeah, this is a self-leveling kind here.
There's Matthew's handiwork, everybody.
It's not pretty.
Leave a comment below if you'd like him to decorate your birthday cake.
It's not pretty, but it works.
Alright, y'all. Matthew's getting our propane ready. It's the day before travel day, and man, we have been busy today.
Yeah.
Very busy because, as y'all saw earlier, the roof wanted to act up, so we had to get up. Well, Matthew had to get up there and
Everything has to be maintained at the same time. And I got batteries going out. The refrigerator sensor battery is gone. This battery is gone. I got to replace both of them. It just never stops.
Right now I turned on the tire pressure monitoring system so we can check the tires, and they're all happy right now. But in the morning, guarantee one of them's gonna be like, I'm not happy. And Matthew's gonna have to get the Vire out, because you know you want to leave on a certain time on travel day, but the tires don't let you.
Oh, that reminds me. I have to fill up one of our truck tires because it's a little bit lower than the others.
Oh, great.
So I already have to get the Vire out.
So you might as well check the trailer tires too. Alright, y'all, it's the night before. We're supposed to travel again tomorrow, and the fridge is making this noise. And right now it's saying no FL. I don't know if you can see the clock. It's 10 o'clock at night. You can tell our RV looks like a mess. There's Starlink right there because we didn't need it at this location.
And it's a mess because we're supposed to be leaving tomorrow.
And then do y'all hear that lovely noise?
That's our lovely refrigerator. Up until now, we've absolutely loved our refrigerator. Now it says a no FL. F is in Frank, L is in Larry. What does that mean, you ask? Let me tell you. It means it's not getting enough propane. But what else is wrong with our fridge? Well, it's not going to get propane because it's a 12-volt electric fridge. There is no propane. It's a conversion, and it was done by fabulous people in Shipshewana, Indiana. I highly recommend them, but, you know, they're Amish, and this is a Friday night. They're closed. They're not going to answer the phone. They don't have phones, except in their shop. They're very good about getting back to you, and they're very good about being helpful when they're open. They're not open right now. And, of course, I don't know anybody who specializes in refrigerators, at least not anybody who I can get a hold of right now. It's 10 o'clock at night.
Mountain time.
Mountain time. And on top of that, let me tell you the steps I've taken. We played with all the buttons, like good little children do. You know, you just keep pressing buttons and hope it goes away. It didn't go away. So I did my research online, and they say that since it's a conversion, it might mean some wire is loose or something, and you access the refrigerator from the outside. The back panel where the circuit board is and stuff is outside. It's accessed outside. So, of course, what else might be going on right now? Why am I not outside looking at it? Because it's raining. And it wasn't supposed to rain. The forecast said no rain. These forecasts around here are worthless. They're always wrong.
And it's dark.
And it's dark. Well, it's 10 o'clock at night. And so if it ever stops raining, I can go out there. I tried to go out there once. It didn't sound like it was raining, but it was. And on top of that, something which I was able to fix, our refrigerator sensor, the battery was so low, it said, no, I'm not going to tell you the temperature anymore. Because, you know, we're cheap. We're going to use every ounce of battery we can. It's just the way we are. We'll use it till it dies, even with our RV locks. We'll use them until they won't work anymore, and then we replace the batteries. We'll get every penny out of them. So it died, and I replaced it, and it's coming back down to temperature. Last time I checked, it was at like 41 degrees. If I can get it down to 37, that means it's in defrost mode. If I can get it down below that, it means it's working 100%, not even in defrost mode anymore. So give me a few minutes. I'll come back to you with an update.
And the other thing was, y'all saw us on the roof earlier. Matthew put Dicor on the roof. And of course it had to rain, but it wasn't supposed to rain.
No.
So it's nighttime, so he's not even going to be able to look at that till in the morning. So it's just like RV life.
Utterly chaos. It said for the Dicor that after, I forget how, a few minutes it was supposed to have a skin on the outside. And after 4 hours it was supposed to be able to be waterproof. So it didn't start raining till what? 7-8 hours later.
Mm-hmm.
So it technically should be good, but we'll see.
Matthew, I don't hear any beeping.
I cherish the silence. And of course it's still raining a little bit, but I haven't done a darn thing to it, y'all.
I did something. I'm like, can I just turn it off? Which we tried before and it didn't work.
Multiple times.
But it's not raining as hard anymore. I'm like, can we just turn it off? So I turned it off and you could hear the condenser or whatever just shut off. It just went boom. Well, not like that, but you know. And
that wouldn't be a good noise.
Yeah. You could just hear like a thump or something. You could tell that it turned off. And then Matthew's like, I'm trying to see if the temperature is going to keep going down and you turn it off. So that's not going to work. And I'm like, but do I have to turn it back on? I just wanted to leave it off for a few minutes to see if it would just reset. He's like, no, go ahead and turn it back on. So I turned it back on and you could hear it kick back on. It didn't go boom, but it went, a thump.
It wasn't a thump, y'all. It just made a noise, but go on.
You could tell it was turning back on. And it's been silent ever since. But at first, Matthew's like, no, it does that. You turn it back on, give it a minute, it'll beep again. But it's been like 5 minutes and it's not beeping.
And temperature watch, we're down to 38 degrees. I know it's working because we could hear it come on, and I can hear it even now because we have the ice maker off, so we know it's working. But the temperature is the proof. If there is no good temperature, then it doesn't matter what it sounds like. But it seems to be working. We're not down to 37 degrees yet, but it'll get there.
So the question is, it's like 10:30 at night, and we told y'all tomorrow's a travel day, so y'all will have to find out if we're traveling tomorrow, because we want to go boondocking, and who wants to boondock if their fridge is dead? I mean, so
Loads of fun.
Now that we can sleep, we're probably gonna get ready for bed and call it a night, because we gotta travel tomorrow.
We were supposed to watch TV, y'all. TV, we're going to get to watch TV. We have a big, beautiful, 44-inch big screen TV in here. We were going to relax, kick back, our easy chairs. We got to do everything except for the TV. Sean's like, you want to watch something? And I'm like, beep, beep, beep. No, I don't want to watch something. It's going to sound like I'm in a hospital room the whole time.
And I said, well, let me just finish. Let's watch someone's live. We were finishing up one of our friends' lives, and I said, let's just watch that. And he's like, no, I need to hear if it's going to stop raining so I can go outside. You can still hear it raining.
And which, by the way, shh, don't tell the weather people, because they said it's not raining.
And then when you look at the radar, there's nothing. I don't know where it's coming from. I mean, we saw it pass us. I think it's popping up. I don't know.
It's that invisible rain. The stuff that radars can't catch. Yeah. It's not really there.
Right.
Don't tell anybody. It's a secret. Alright, y'all, we're on the roof. I just want to show you one example of last night. Dicor's own website says it takes 4 hours for it to be waterproof. It didn't start raining till about 7 hours, so we appear to be okay. Let's see. Yep, it has a good skin on it, pretty solid. So the rest of them look like that too. So now we're good.